welcome to the debut of AWF Ignition. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Agent A, and today I bring to you action live from Orlando, Florida. It feels great to be able to say those words, and here we are in the Ignition Dome. This is where this is where all the action will happen. And we thank you for being here. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you are here to see the birth of history. In the first match of Ignition history will be Trey Johnson going up against Pepi of Ruination. Trey Johnson, NCAA D1 athlete, collegiate wrestler. You know, he has been trying to find his stride in the AWF, not for a lack of talent. It's just, some guys, when you come here, some folks take to the AWF more naturally than others. Not everyone is gonna get in here and catch a ball of hot fire. But Trey Johnson is determined to find his fire, and he believes that Ignition, well, a lot of people believe Ignition is the right stepping stone for a lot of who you'll see on this card. Trey Johnson and Pepi, two folks. I believe this is Pepi's first one-on-one on a main roster AWF match. No pre-show, no pre-show, no nothing. This is Pepi opening up a regular show. This is something to hold. And again, I mentioned the last couple of times Pepi has wrestled has been in two battle royals, one being the Royal Rumble matchup and the other being a simple number 30 battle royal entrant. And what on earth's name? Oh well, I know what this is, but this is Pepi locked in hands with Kira Silva. Kira Silva has taken a huge liking to Pepi and Tyler Christie ever since she's come onto the roster. It looks like, I'm not going to assume anything. It looks like Pepi and Silva are making good right now. And even, tell them, get in there. Hey, look, a lot of people, me specifically, wish I had a woman like that telling me what to do. So, hey, Pepi, you better not. You got first, second, and third. Now you got to finish and get home. You have to get this victory against Trey Johnson. I mentioned the NCAA guy he is. Just one of the first times I've seen him without a singlet, ladies and gentlemen. Interested to, actually see that. I don't know if that's just a curious now, but Trey Johnson wrestling in shorts today, well, in trunks. And Pepi in that Ruination gear, along with Cameron O'Neal at the ringside, the big man of Ruination. Johnson versus Pepi, one-on-one. Thank you for being here, ladies and gentlemen. The first ever AWF Ignition matchup. Bell sounds. Wow, what a sign. What a sign. And the kick right there to Trey Johnson. He'll get back to his feet. Johnson, Pepi out of the way. Johnson, beautiful kick to the face. Back up to the feet goes Johnson. And Trey, hoisting him up for the Crucifix Power Bomb! 1, 2. Thank you for coming, Pepi. In record time, ladies and gentlemen, AWF Ignition has its quickest match in history for now. And it happened to be the first ever Ignition match. Trey Johnson. Pepi just quite literally had no chance. Johnson with the victory. Look at him along with the crowd. He feels good. He feels great. We have more action left to go. It is the start of the Double Dash tournament, and you'll be seeing that momentarily. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to AWF Ignition. My name is Agent A, and I've got some ignition going on my side. If you get my drift. This is a Double Dash tournament, and this is where you're going to get all your tag team action. Alike to Mario Kart Double Dash, we have we have 4 teams in this tournament. You got a A1 style of things, G1 style of things going on. They will all face each other, get some points, get some seeding going, and then the best of those teams will face each other in the finals. Well, there you will see the Actions Hardcore Champion, the show, and on right side, Mr. Money in the Bank, Showtime. This is their first match in, I believe all year, ladies and gentlemen, as a tag team. That's a huge one right there. And well, Showtime, like I said, still holding that Money in the Bank briefcase. He still holds a world title shot whenever he damn pleases. And well, the show has a date with Ethan Grace next Monday, AWF. I highly doubt that the goal is coming off of the big man. These two, they looked like strong badasses in unison. Well, they're evenly matched this matchup, so to say. They'll have the Devastators on the other end. This is, well, the Devastators' first swing of the bat, first time on deck of 2025. AWF Ignition, it's the land of opportunity. It's a land where, you're going to see everyone prove why they should be here. If you should be on Ignition, well, then you should pack your bags to Collision. There, the blue, Sadistic, the white, Trey, they go to the ring with full confidence because they are the Devastators. They were in the tag team matchup at End of Days last year. And, had it not been for R.S.V.P's own combustion, they would have probably won the tag titles. They were a different unit that night, but simply so, it just wasn't in the stars. Now, they have a chance to write their ticket again and make sure they even get to pick the winner of the Double Dash tournament gets to pick the stipulation of the tag match at End of Days. That is a huge one there. And here, and Trey is the one in the white. For the newer viewers, Trey is the one in the white. The one in the white, he's the one in the right. The white guy, that's Trey. The blue guy, that's Sadistic. The tall motherfucker right there, that's the show. And we have Double Dash action. 3, 2, 1. You get it. I'm like Lakitu out here. The chop, it missed, and these two, the show. Oh my goodness. Electric chops to the show. And Sadistic powerhouse in the show onto the ropes. There. Right there on the legs. And here. Suplex. Gets it there. Nicely. And a nice high knee. Sadistic in control right now. The show on the ground, but this is still very early going into the matchup. Another knee to the face. Big chop. Several chops. Goodness. The show is getting lit up. He had to do something. Had to get the hell out of the way. He finally did. And oh my, Sadistic whipped onto the ground. Here comes Showtime! Assisted by the big man. Here comes the stomps, a hook of the leg. Down. Trey right there to split up the pin cover. Now his open-handed chops. These two are the Decepticons. They like nothing but pure pain and devastation. Big right hand. Oh, not gonna be out of the way. Into the corner. Sadistic. Gets an elbow from the Showtime. Out of the way. What an electric chop. Another one. Right hand. My dears almighty. The miss. Here comes Sadistic. Big right hand. And a Trey right hand as well. Showtime. Clothesline. Slowly now. We got Sadistic with some right hands to Showtime. Back up top and into the corner. Tag to Sadistic, to tag to Trey. Kick right there. Trey. High running uppercut. And try to senton right there to Showtime. But he gets a tag to the show. Flapjack. I love a flapjack. And out of the ring. The Devastators keeping things in control right now. Oh, kick to the show. Sadistic picking up the show. Oh, Trey catches a right hand. And Showtime goes down. Trey is running to the aid of his twin brother. And here they go. Here they go. Oh my God! Trey just got ran right through like a freight train. And well, the show's legs spilling the water on the table right here. And now we can take over right there. Show back to the feet. Trey blitzing clothesline. And no, I don't mean their boss. And again, bye-bye goes. Oh, here comes the show back into the ring. Went for something there. It's not happening. Ran for a clothesline. Got a knee. Backbreaker. Into the ring. Yet again, the Devastators trying to be a weapon of destruction. Out of the ring. And it's Trey. Corner uppercut. And nope, not gonna happen. He splits up whatever was about to happen right there. And now Trey is alone with the show. The show try to neck crank. A low hit. Sadistic. Watching Showtime. And the show power bombed by Trey. Tag is in the Sadistic. Trey is also back into the ring. Bye-bye Showtime again. Emerald Flosion. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, nearly 3. The show back to his feet. Another Emerald Flosion. No. Didn't have the strength that time. Oh. Stacks him up. 1, 2. The Devastators advance. They get 2 points in some good style. They stayed a collective unit. They stayed a collective duo in that one, and they got a nice win to show for it. They were indeed the better team tonight. An AWF Ignition, that is how you want to get your time started here. Folks, we have more AWF Ignition coming up next. I enjoy this. I enjoy this quite a lot. Up next will be Women's Fatal 4-Way Action. Who will be facing the champion Oleana next Ignition? Find out next. Welcome back, Monday AWF, ladies and gentlemen. This is a Women's Fatal 4-Way. You hear it. Now, I'll let the song speak for itself. Then I'll let the champion do her due. As you know, I tell you, Hollywood, 2-time women's world champion, walks into this one with confidence. Fatal 4-Way, we don't know the fourth opponent, the mystery opponent of this matchup. There are 3 former women's world champions here that are more than ready and capable, ready to get their shot against the current holding champion, Oleana. You know, this is one of those matches where it's gonna write a chapter in a longer story. Hollywood into the ring. She, a member of Tipville, USA, even despite as the group continues to fall, coming apart, and probably, by the time end of days is here, you might hear Tiptastic saying it's only me, I'm only Tipville. I wouldn't blame the guy either, but Hollywood has repped the brand well ever since joining it, being a champion, fighting some of the best. People claim her match with Becky Lynch is one of maybe the best match in AWF, in women's AWF history. I believe there's been some other great bombshells in there, but we hear Mystery, another champion of this year, last held the belt in January. We lost it to Angel Ford. This is her chance. This is her shot into end of days, potentially, because whoever beats Oleana, if they do beat Oleana, if Oleana wins, she holds the belt going into end of days. She loses, well, whoever, that's tough luck. The Women's Royal Rumble winner, Angela, awaiting to face, face whoever's holding that women's world title come end of days. Mystery looking ready for this one. It's everyone's favorite Justin Timberlake fan ready for this next bit of competition. One of those year 1 AWF original was in the women's triple threat at end of days last year, and was this yay close. Women's Royal Rumble, first ever Women's Royal Rumble winner. Queen Spears is someone who has the audience, the referees, and everyone, as far as the eye can see, bowing to her out of respect. And the woman walks to the ring with her crown, with her same stride, ready to handle business, and again, potentially punch that ticket, because again, there's Ignition next week, Ignition the following week, and hopefully for Spears, it's going to be her facing Oleana. I believe, she's maybe confident in herself to say, she could potentially be the one to scrape Oleana off the mat, maybe, but, maybe not. What do I know? Queen Spears, obviously Oleana has definitely upset us. Shown she can upset time and time again. But simply so, there's a different level of competitor with Spears. Well, the fourth woman ready to walk out now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the retirement tour is not over. Maybe it was just getting started, but way back when in October, when Hollywood put this woman on a shelf, I don't think she would have expected her walking to the ring, ready to handle business. Tamika Brown is back in action, and the implications for this are big. What if she's the one to face Oleana, her niece, that holds the women's world title? All questions that can be answered in just a matter of moments. Women's Fatal 4-Way, it's here, it's now. And there you see the competitors in their respective corners, ready for the face-off. Ignition. We're ready. God! Hollywood gets a spear of ages. Brown escapes whatever Mystery had for one. The history here between Mystery and Tamika Brown. When Mystery first got into the AWF, there's a bit of mentorship from those two. And Mystery now cradling up. Boom! Down one. Hollywood splits that. All of these ladies have held title belt gold at some point. Queen Spears, former Divas champion. Tamika Brown, former women's world champion, and Mystery as well. Mystery and Hollywood as well holding the Women's World title. I mentioned Spears' Royal Rumble win, arm drag. After that, attempted butterfly suplex. Mystery. Nice little northern lights over there, and nope, up goes, Brown. Avoiding trouble, Brown incoming pile driver. And Hollywood making sure she couldn't do anything with that, as well as Queen Spears. Hollywood is going to throw Queen Spears out of the ring. Kick low to Miss Brown. Back to Hollywood. They exchange. Hollywood and Brown in the center of the ring. Brown was retired, or believed to have been retired by Hollywood. This is the entire reason Oleana got on the main roster to begin with. And now, Tamika Brown, payback is, you know what. Welcome to prime time. Dead center of the ring. 1, 2. Not happening. It could have been Holly. It could have been Tamika Brown. Tamika Brown and Mystery going up for a pile driver. Not happening. Queen Spears throwing a trash can. Hollywood darts hits a Mystery. Big kick, down goes Hollywood. Brown cradle pile driver. Back to her feet. And Spears disrupts all of that. Kick to Brown. And she's gonna work on the arm. Queen Spears, her explosivity. She also has her holds. That can tap anyone out. Out the ring, Brown. Hollywood and Spears in the middle of the ring. Mystery gets a trash can for the road, and Spears a DDT to Hollywood. Hollywood again over the head with the trash can. Spears into the cover. Special Agent Ferrelli hooks the leg. 1. Mystery into the ring. Here comes Mystery going right for Hollywood. No, it's me, right for Queen Spears. Brown as well going for Spears, but Hollywood turning for, perhaps that wasn't the right idea. But down goes Mystery with a powerbomb, and Spears has Hollywood in her grasp. It's not going to happen. Hollywood right hand, left hand, the elbows up. Down, jaded. Hollywood, right hand. And she throws in a Mystery. She throws in a Mystery in the corner. Brown gets out of the way. And these ladies, they're waiting for Spears to get back up. Mystery nearly caught a steel chair. Brown, nice hold, and throwing out. Brown into the hook of the leg. Mystery to face Oleana. 1, 2. Not happening. And for the kick. Jumping DDT. Right hand. Another one. Brown takes Hollywood down, and again it's Tamika and the lady who retired her. Dead center of the ring. Brown leaves. She goes to get some hardware. And Mystery is darting over now with a that was a kendo stick in hand, and Brown sits Mystery. Hollywood sitting, senton jumping from the ring and on top of Queen Spears, while Brown introduces Mystery again to that trash can. Spears thrown back into the ring. Hollywood taking down Spears. Trying to make Spears tap. Brown down. Kicks her up. All 4 ladies back in the ring now. Tamika getting assist from Spears, but Brown reverses it on them. Kick low section. No. Mystery tried to go south of heaven. Brown out of the ring. Double axe handle. Spears out of the ring. It's Spears and Mystery. Hollywood and Mystery. Spears wobbly on her feet. Mystery now over the shoulders for a power. A nice slam through the table Two women on two different sides of the ring. Hollywood yet to make her move. Mystery stops the area codes into the corner. Sledgehammer to Spears. Here's Hollywood again, not happening. Back up. One, not happening. Try it, not happening. Nice baseball slide. Going up and oh my. Hollywood with a 619 to Mystery. And Hollywood has her moment. Tamika Brown taken down by Queen Spears. Hollywood area codes. Big right hand. Oh, and a roll up. 1, 2. Nearly got it. Back to the feet. This is in a spin right through Hollywood. Baseball slide to save the day. Brown and Spears. The champions got to be watching this. All the vitriol these competitors have. Back suplex. Brown is gone. And now it's Spears and Mystery exchanging in the middle of the ring. Hollywood went low. Spears over the shoulders. Mystery. Hollywood. Brown escapes. Mystery has a cover now. 2 for the win. Elbow. Brown. Mystery is going high. And it could be over. A splash. Back. A chair to the back of Mystery. Hollywood throws. Steel chair to Spears. Steel chair to Mystery. And still continues on with the beat down. Hollywood. Chair to the head of Mystery. Kick low section. Hollywood. Area codes on the chair. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Hollywood versus Oleana. Round 3. It is history. It is ignition. What a match. Hollywood can't believe it. The champ Oleana has her opponent set for next ignition. A woman who she's beaten before. A woman who she has gotten the better of before. Will it be Hollywood? Will it be Oleana holding the women's world title at end of days? Well, you find out next week. We have more AWF Ignition coming up next. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to AWF Ignition. I am Agent A. Up next, more Double Dash tournament action. It will be R.S.V.P. in Orlando, Florida, taking on the newly teaming up Jae Uso and Jae Anoai. Now, R.S.V.P. has had their troubles in the past. I mentioned it earlier. They were the first tag champs at end of days, and the dissension that happened there is why the Devastators didn't get a clean matchup to finish that night. And well, this is their chance around to do things differently. They are finally back side by side, and honestly, so it's for the better. It's for the better. These two are better when they are together, and I am glad they see that. R.S.V.P. is ready to do what is needed in this matchup here against Jae and Jay. It's literally Jae and Jay. Jae Uso and Jae Anoai. Jae Uso, the former TIF IC champion. This is his first matchup since the Actions Tag Classic Tournament. And again, well, finding a new tag partner in Jae Anoai. Well, I wonder what the success is gonna be like. Here you hear the sounds of his theme song. Here they come in this tag classic. Who will it be? Well, this is Double Dash. This is the Actions Tag Classics, but still, tag tournament. Whoa! Oh! They're charging to the ring. Here we go. Jae Anoai getting. Oh, here we go. Jae Anoai Rally Rock tried an RKO. Jey Uso and Jae Anoai will start off an RKO to Jey Uso. Anoai splits it up. And Anoai, whoa. Anoai is going to throw the ref out. He is still standing 10 toes. Rally Rock needed a face. Jey Uso to his feet. Out of the way. Uso, right hand. Off the ropes. And Rally Rock. Wow, nice arm drag from Jey Uso. Anoai has a steel chair. And Uso using it. Not shying away from these low-handed tactics. Uso now continues the attack with these running shoulders right into, oh goodness, into the ring. Out of the way. Rally Rock tried a spear, a stomp to Rally. A gator roll from Jey Uso. Back to his feet. Uso. Anoai. Watching, waiting for a tag whenever. Into a sunset powerbomb. Uso to his feet. Down goes Silver Viper. Viper is gone. RKO to Uso from Rally Rock. And now it's Uso out of the ring. Rally Rock hoisted up. Screwdriver down. 1, 2, nearly 3. And Rally still back to his feet slowly for another one. Viper couldn't even get in. Down goes Rock. Uso hooks the leg. 1, 2. Look at Silver Viper out of nowhere to save the matchup. And Uso, Anoai takes Viper out the equation again. Uso splash. Missed. Anoai. Spear! 1, 2. Rally Rock lays down 1, 2, 3. Jey Uso and Jae Anoai advance with some devastating chemistry. Deadly, even, depending on who they face. I don't know if CNC Trees is built to defeat that. I'm sorry. Kyle and Choco, good luck. No. You have to pray. Those gentlemen have to pray against Uso. But I'm not Uso I'm worried about. Respectfully to Jey Uso, it's the guy on the left. This was too damn easy for them. Too damn easy. But, well, we have more of AWF Ignition. You'll see more of them in the Double Dash next week. Here up next, AWF Ignition. 5-superstar Gauntlet matchup. Whoever wins this, here you see CJ Speed, Diamondtaker, Goulash, Saint, AJ Aeros. They go on to End of Days to face the Intercontinental Champion Deuce. It's live. It's up. Here we are, live from Orlando, Florida. Now, if you are new to professional wrestling rules, or this is your first time watching a Gauntlet match, here are the rules. 2 superstars start off in that ring. When one is eliminated, another one comes out, and that will continue. There are 5 superstars to start off here. That means 3 more will make their way out before a winner is decided. This matchup will be to decide who faces the Anomaly Deuce at End of Days. Currently, the Anomaly is, well, he just lost that TIF IC title to Ilya Dragunov, and now, well, just now, everyone in this matchup here has an opportunity to snatch some gold off him at End of Days. And CJ Speed of Ruination, the younger cousin of Mamba Ant, would love nothing more than that the youngest cousin, and he truly and so believes he is the best of them. He believes he's better than TJ, believes he's better than 8-time world champ, Royal Rumble winner Mamba Ant, and ever since CJ's joined up with him in Ruination, CJ Speed has kind of got, I'd say a little bit forgotten. He is a real prodigal son, so to say, and he knows it. He faces on 4 more competitors in this matchup, starting off at 1 and 2. It's not an easy thing to do, but Speed is ready to get the task done, or even to attempt the task. Undisputed. It is not undisputed in this matchup. It's not Sorcerer. It's not Cameron O'Neal. Maybe should have been, because, in all honesty, Cameron O'Neal is the gigantic guy he is, but no, CJ Speed elected to be the one doing it, and well, now we see how that will pay off. Saint, IWC, I'd say, what is it, cult classic? I don't know, I can't exactly describe the corner, but if you know Saint, you know Saint. Makes some of the best highlight reels you'll ever see, and in a professional wrestling ring, he makes more and more of them of his own, and he is ready to face on everyone in this matchup. He wants that End of Days shot. Running into potentially an old foe in Goulash, he'd love nothing more so he gets some even more payback against him here. And into the ring, Saint. Boom! I always love it. Some people don't like the overzealousness of the pyro in this company. I love it, quite frankly. Michael, look at that, Michael Bayness to the Maximus. We have that makes no sense, Optimus Prime. Shout out to him. This does start off with CJ Speed and Saint. 3 more competitors will make their way out, one at a time. This isn't a Gauntlet eliminator. It has to be between Speed and Saint. That first pinfall. Who advances on? Right now it begins. Bell sound. Saint. Low shot to Speed. Now, Speed. Kick right there. Nice to the arm. Speed. Down return. That return to Saint. Several right hands. Saint. Swing the leg, back up. And, oh, nice Hurricane Rana. Saint. Right hand Saint. I would call Saint one of the best. Oh, a stunner! Best strikers in the company. Moonsault off the top rope. Hook with a leg. 1, 2, no. With CJ Speed. One of the best high flyers we have. And he locks up, he locks those horns with, oh, nice one boot, and a high kick. Right hand, elbow. There's his older cousin, TJ, who once took on, I believe it was 5 men of, oh, nice. 5 men of Tipville, USA, and he left standing 10 toes. You know, not trying to compare. Comparison could be a horrible thing, but maybe C-Day Speed could be in for something like that tonight. A nice clothesline to Saint. Back up, Speed. Oh no, oh no. Speed! Brainbuster! Saint! 1! Kick out. Tries to get Saint off guard. 1. Not happening. Here. Rolls out of the way. Right hand. And several right hands follow him up. Popping him into the face. Another one. Saint out of the way. Oh my god. C-Day Speed. It's in the name. Speed. Nice right there. Oh, out of... Where's the clothesline? Back suplex. Speed. Oh, coffin drop. Speed. There goes Saint to his feet. Saint right hand. Hell of a chop. And sits him out right there. Back first onto the padding. Speed. Saint with a DDT. Speed rolling around, reveling in pain. And back into the ring. Saint. Has Speed not... Oh, no, no, no. Nice dragon screw. Speed. Begins now to choke out Saint. That camel clutch. He gets out of that. Nice right hand. Saint. Out of the ring goes C-Day Speed, and Saint in hot pursuit. No counts, because this is indeed, again, this is a gauntlet match. And Speed out of the way, but into the grasp of Saint. On to the hardest part of the ring, the apron, and stomps to the midsection. Catches the legs, dragon screw. Intercontinental Champion Deuce watching this tape, wondering who potentially has the next shot at him. And not just any shot, a shot on the grandest of stages in Actions Entertainment. Back to his feet, Saint helps up C-Day Speed into the ring. Now goes up, C-Day Speed stops the Saint clothesline. That's Fireman's carry, Fireman's takeover. Discus for right hand. Into the ring. Saint. Over the shoulders. Down goes Saint. That knee over the shoulders, and then Speed continues up. Oh, what the hell. Styles clash. Hooks the legs. Folds them. 1, 2, near 3. Goes up and man. Again, this is just the first opponent for these guys. Saint catches a high kick to the face by Speed. Elbows, elbows. Speed rolls him dead center ring. Locks it in. Oh, man. Oh, man. Saint nowhere to go. And he taps. He taps. That, folks, is the first time Saint has submitted in his AWF career. And it's the young Speed, a ruination. No time to celebrate or no time to grovel, because, well, now up and on next of the new cabinet, the Diamondtaker. Back into the ring. 2-time world champion. Throwing those haymakers. Meteora. Back to the feet of Speed. Rolling stunner. Down. Hooks the leg. 1. Not good. Main event of the first ever AWF Ignition, and the crowd is roaring up. Right hands in one to the face. And more of them. How about that? CJ Speed going to work on the Diamondtaker. Big right hand and chop. Sends Taker off the ropes. Power slam. Now Speed throws his right hands to Diamondtaker and stomping the daylight out of him. Tried it again. Diamondtaker with a big knee to the face. Speed to his feet. Elbow to go right-handed Taker. Back up over the shoulder to Speed into the knee. CJ in full control so far. And now with a Russian leg sweep, Diamondtaker. Dead center now, Taker getting stretched to hell. CJ Speed trying to tear out a ligament if he had it his way. And Taker showing his resistance. He fights out. 2 right hands to Speed. Tried it? No, not happening. Right hand. These 2 lock horns. With Taker now. Taker. Lock up. Speed. Oh. Driving him right there with that backslide. Oh, backslide driver. Diamondtaker. Hidden blade. Hooks the leg. The ref's hand holds up a 0, holds up nothing, as Taker now catches a big super kick. Speed. Camel clutch. No. And now, slowly Taker back to his feet. A right hand, it's stopped. Diamondtaker. Grounded. Another one, a right hand. Into a leg sweep, Russian leg sweep. Speed. Still Taker. Gets the no wall to get to the ropes. CJ Speed not letting it be an easy night. Diamondtaker's going to feel every bit of these Tequila Sunrise now. Catches him there. Misses and runs at him. That a whisper in the wind. Taker into another Russian leg sweep. Diamondtaker in Hell's grasp, and Diamondtaker 2 submissions in 1 gauntlet. AJ Aeros is next up to bat. 2 competitors remain. It's between Aeros and Goulash. Speed on a bit of an Iron Man run. And here's AJ Aeros trying to put an end to it. Ruination on their way to an Intercontinental Championship shot. And CJ Speed is the one in the driver's seat. Right hand. Went for the baseball slide, not happening. Right hand from Aeros, and elbow. Speed and Aeros in the middle of that ring. Aeros misses his springboard cutter. Locks horns. Oh, and you know the follow-up next. High knee, Speed. The crowd, they're up and behind him. Right hand. Another one. Oh, man, several of them. CJ Speed has him on the ropes. Aeros dragged center ring. Uppercut! Aeros. Back down goes Speed. Pops him. Aeros is bleeding now. Aeros is bleeding. Speed isn't. Aeros went for that ankle lock. Went for that ankle lock, but got a kick to the face. Speed. CJ. Corner. And now AJ Aeros with the turnbuckle pad. Beating the absolute hell out of young Speed. Right hand to the back of the head. And kick. Follows it up. Speed. Right-handed missed. Rolls out the way. Another one. Right hand. CJ might be trying to get his name up there as one of the best strikers, if possible. And Aeros has him on that top turnbuckle. Oh! Cutter! You know, his family uses that RKO, and their Speed could be gone. No! That'd be Cameron O'Neal, but CJ Speed still finds life. The cradle. One. Not happening. To his feet. No, not. The right hand not to be. Another attempt at a cutter. Speed. Russian leg sweep. Could be trouble. AJ. Nowhere to be found for those ropes. He escapes harm's way. Back to his feet. Right. Oh, a big right-handed miss. AJ. Hip toss. Speed. In a no man's land. Elbows. Right hand misses. Lock up. And now, back up to his feet. Attempted cutter, not gonna happen. CJ Speed. Cross body. Speed. Oh, Aeros to his feet. Tried to get Speed with that slide to the feet. Runs a shoulder into him. AJ is right there like water on rice as CJ gets out of the ring. And he tosses him back in. Not letting a breath go wasted. AJ Aeros with a fresh tank. He wants CJ Speed done for the night. AJ damn close. Oh, off the ropes. No way, no! This could be it for Speed. An Anaconda Vice. And he fights back. Speed pops him right there. High elbows, rolls with it. Rope break from Varelli. But he follows it up with a camel clutch. One thing we are seeing from Speed, he is definitely Intercontinental Champion worthy. The young man's holds, didn't know we got this expansive. Again, he displayed it a little bit in his Renegade Championship run. Oh man, the second one. 1, 2, not happening. Yet again, here comes a Tequila Sunrise. Speed perhaps feeling as though he can't keep up with Aeros in a striking sense. Kicks to the face of CJ. AJ rolling and getting closer. Oh, right there. German suplex. He caught CJ Speed out of his attempted springboard, and these suplexes are crushing the young man's spirit. Down goes Aeros. Go Speed. Push-ups back to his feet. And a crossface. AJ. Now this is a main event and a half. Kick low section. AJ Aeros. Still now, CJ Speed in harm's way. AJ speed going out of the ring. Not trying to be seated for whatever Aeros had planned. AJ. Oh, lunged that speed, off the ropes. Rolling stunner! And this kid getting ready, turning the Jets on for something. Throwing him off the ropes. High knee. Missed. Right hand. Elbow. AJ Aeros! Down goes speed! Down goes speed! And CJ, the Iron Man, taps out! And now, Goulash is all AJ Aeros faces. Hell walks to the ring. Former hardcore champion, former renegade champion. Will Intercontinental Champion be on his resume? Our fresh Goulash up against AJ Aeros. With speed gone, and no, an Anaconda Vice as well, right away. And no rope break being called. I think Goulash's hand grabbed that damn rope for Ellie. Aeros catches these knees. Goulash, he is long. Well, they do a title. So, had held that hardcore championship. Now that that's out of his grasp, he still wants that gold feeling yet again. The backbreaker right there. Running power slam. And Goulash, hair styled by Angela, catching the right hands. And more right hands to AJ Aeros. AJ is getting beaten the hell up while Goulash gets back to his feet and a big boot to the back of Aeros' head. A right hand, another one. That one's a left. That one's a right. The lockup. Aeros hoisted up into a spine buster. Now, if I'm Deuce, I'm praying to God AJ Aeros pulls off some sort of upset. Because good luck facing Goulash. Truthfully so, good luck. How the hell? Oh, and Aeros, beautiful. Stops whatever Goulash had there and attacks the arm. Goulash, sidewalk slam. And believes now he's primed and ready for the finale. Goulash to the top, turn, buckle. Jumping, stopped, missed. Aeros, block of the horns. Going against the post. Right hand. Aeros to the face. Springboard. Hurricane Rana, no good. And Goulash going up and down with the choke slam. AJ Aeros going night. Tombstone pile driver. Aeros 1, 2, and still with life. Goulash not letting him go, not letting that recovery time mean much a damn. Runs with a power slam. Here, clothesline. Again, if you're Deuce, well now you got AJ Aeros kicking out of that. You still got life, you still got a chance. But you realize now, your Intercontinental opponent will maybe be the guy in green, while the guy in blue, the Marlins fan, scrambles for his damn life. Elbow to the face. Clothesline miss. Hope AJ has more success than his boys do. Because Goulash, up, down, DDT. Goulash picked up by AJ for a German suplex. It's as good as a German suplex I've ever seen. I'm telling Goulash, face him in the eyes, runs him with a high fist. Don't know if that was smart. Goulash now full attentive, out of the way. Shot slow section. Lock up. Goulash. Hoist him up. Backstabber with a powerbomb variation. AJ. The guy is still up on his feet though. Right hand missed. Goulash, another sidewalk slam. Right there. Oh, what the hell? Goulash now choking out AJ Aeros. Has AJ wrenching his arms, flailing, but he's regaining some life here. AJ is out of there. Right hand stopped. Goulash and AJ exchange in the middle of the ring. Goulash. Look at that beautiful suplex. Beautiful. Goulash. I don't know how AJ is able to get this strength, but he has it. Down. One. Goulash up. AJ throwing it in the corner. Goulash pops him with an elbow. Right hand. Another one. Several mean ones. AJ out of the way. Goulash gets an idea into the corner turnbuckle. Right hand. AJ Aeros seated on top of the turnbuckle while Goulash climbs up there, smile on his face. Frankensteiner! Crowd roars, this is awesome! Is Goulash going to end of days with the stomp? AJ in bad sights. Right hand. It stopped. AJ somehow. He's still going. He's still going. Goulash catches him right there. AJ. A Hurricane Rana of his own. Goulash to his feet. The Bulls lock horns. Goulash bleeding now. And too much weight for AJ to lift up. Devastating cost. But AJ rose up. Baseball slide. Goulash to his feet. Goulash. Abdominal stretch of his own. And AJ flailing. Aeros with a hurricane. Oh, head scissors. Get out of there. To Goulash's feet. Right hand. Backhand. Goulash again. German suplex. Another dragon and German. 1, 2. Goulash. More life. Aeros. Goulash runs him into the corner. This time gets him over his shoulders. AJ Aeros is going to walk. Oh no! He went for an elbow drop. Still no good. Oh! Pops him. Off the ropes. Shining Wizard. Aeros. 1, 2. AJ Aeros is going to end of days. Look at the state of him. It was a ticket well earned. A hellacious gauntlet match sees a hellacious, a devilish man win. AJ beating an incarnate of Satan in the form of Goulash, and he is able to meet the anomaly May 25th. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching the first ever AWF Ignition. I will see you next week. From Agent A, peace out.